Hi, so for Industrial Projects 4, I'm going to build an automated antenna PCB testing system, and in this video I'm just going to explain what my project aims to do and go through the main components that it consists of. So on the breadboard over here you see one of the main components, or a few of the main components. So one of the main ones is the Arduino Uno, obviously, and I also have a stepper motor driver, and on the right hand side you see with the LEDs those are the inputs from my limit switches. So my testing jig consists of CNC rails with a ball screw, and over here I have a stepper motor that's going to control the ball screw, and on the sides over here I have my limit switches. So the PCB you see under the bubble wrap, I can't show you now unfortunately due to confidentiality issues, but this is the antenna PCB that we're going to be testing, and the current method of testing it is to use this device called an SMA to waveguide adapter. So on the one end over here we would be connected to a VNA, and the other side over here also goes to a VNA. And to test this PCB we first have to send commands to it to turn the antenna elements on and off, and then for each element that's on and off we're going to move this waveguide across the PCB like that and take measurements at various points. So at the moment we do this manually by hand, and this causes a lot of human errors. So what my project aims to do is to automate this entire process. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to mount this waveguide to my CNC jig, and it is going to automatically scan across the entire PCB, and at the same time via this interface over here, as you can see, it's connected to another Arduino. So this one is going to send commands to this PCB to turn specific elements on and off, and at the same time it's going to be taking measurements at specific points, and this is going to be fully automated. So just to go through some of the things that I've done so far, so I've written a little software program in Python, and this Python script speaks to the Arduino board over here, and that's how I'm going to control my jig. So to demonstrate for you, the first thing we have to do is zero the motor, the stepper motor, and I do this by clicking on 0 and then trying to move it into a direction. So as you can see, my jig now starts moving, and once it reaches the limit switch it actually cuts off the current to the stepper motor, telling it to stop. And then if I want to move on to the next element, I just click on an arrow, and as you can see my jig now starts to move. So at the moment this is just for demonstration purposes. There's still some components missing, but basically that is what my project is about. Thank you.